Alright, YouTube, I've got upcoming segments on Red Ice Radio and Cosmic Core. Two links in the description to these channels, YouTube channels, where you can subscribe there if you'd like to see the material as soon as it's uploaded. Good channels anyway, so I would recommend you subscribe to begin with, whether I was appearing or not. I'll be speaking in both of these, predominantly on the occult and politics, which happen to be the things, that I focus on anyway. There's going to be a hell of a lot of new material over the rest of this year and into January. I hope to appear on more programs, podcasts, whatever it happens to be. Invitation has already been extended out to people. If you have like 0 subscribers, I hate to say this, but I have so much of my own work to do, it's probably not going to happen. But if you've got any support at all, especially if you happen to make content of whatever sort and it's spiritual in nature, yeah, it's probably a yes. If it's political discourse, yeah, I'll probably appear on your program. I would prefer to do shorter slots. Speaking non-stop for an hour or 2 hours takes a little bit more out of me. Especially since I'm limited as to the time of day I can do such things, because I have other things physically in the real world that I have to do as well, not just my editing, by the way. But I'm trying to sew up all the loose ends before the end of this year. I've got one last work to work on. It's actually a Canadian herbal, which is extremely interesting so far, but I'm having to literally copy it line by hand, in addition to editing it, in addition to formatting it, in addition to looking forward to doing cover design and so forth, because the original manuscript is not in great shape in the scan. I believe this will be the first attempt to actually fully re-edit it and release it, which is good. Herbals are extremely fun material. And that'll be the end of this year. Once I'm done with that, I won't do any more writing or editing until next year is here. Take a quick break from it, take a week off or whatever. Just sort of hang around, drink eggnog. But these 2 slots will be, I think, of great interest to basically anybody who's subscribed to this channel. So for that reason, I recommend you subscribe to these others, because you're probably here. 90% of you are here either for politics or the occult, or maybe both. That's the bulk of everybody that's on this channel. And that's what I'm speaking about in both of these slots. But yeah, there's a great many things that are going to be covered on this channel very shortly. Within a month, I'll be making ration videos, for example. I've already received as well a Russian ration from one of my subscribers, who also sent me some little cat treats. I think it was Kylo Ren that did this, and Cleopatra enjoyed that. She had a ball. She was like rolling around on top of the chicken treat for some reason before she actually ate it. I'm not sure why. I don't know. Maybe they were infused with catnip or something, for all I know. But she was settled in to purr and drool on me for half an hour afterwards. She's like, "Oh, I love you so much, thank you." It's like, it was pretty funny, honestly, to see that. But I'm bidding on something right now. I will say this as an aside, not related to like Red Ice or Cosmic Core. I'm bidding on something on eBay that if I am successful at getting it, and there's a 90% chance I will be, it's going to be legendary even in hell. It's something you don't, it's related to rations. I won't say anything more about describing it for fear that someone might undercut me here. It's something that you don't usually see listed anywhere on the internet, let alone eBay, where things can get a bit dicey and competitive. Thankfully, I'm pretty good at keeping on top of bids on eBay. I've done a lot on eBay anyway. Both selling and buying, by the way. I used to go to yard sales. I pick something up for a quarter. It turns out it's worth like $50. You'd be surprised what you can find at yard sales. I love yard sailing. Something else that people generally don't know about me. And mostly to collect things for myself, not to resell them, by the way. But yes, Red Ice Radio, Cosmic Core, I believe they'll both be up tomorrow on Friday, so you should subscribe quick to their channels. They're good channels anyway. There's all sorts of weird material there related to the occult for anybody that's into that sort of more arcane side. Plenty of, discourse on current events, politics, their deeper meaning. I try to go deeper into the meaning of things like that. I don't just like to skim the surface and say, oh, well, this is what's happening in the world today. No, I like to think about what it could lead to happening. This can happen with natural disasters, too. I just wish that I had been on YouTube during, like, Hurricane Katrina, honestly. Sit there, ramble for 15 minutes, which used to be the limit of the length of the video. Actually, I think it was 10 minutes back then. go on there and start talking about all the crazy shit that's going on and how stupid Bush is. I only wish that YouTube had been around longer. That way we could have criticized Bush more as well. I think YouTube basically in its modern incarnation wasn't even born till 2008. Tail end of the Bush administration. And it wasn't fully modern until 2014, let's face it. So 2 slots there that you can enjoy at your leisure. I believe it'll be about a 2-hour long thing on Red Ice, so it's going to be a bit more bulky. And I believe they put out a podcast as well. I think Cosmic Core does too. So for you who like audio as opposed to video, you're on the go, you get your smartphone or whatever, you're going to work, you're going to the gym or something, you can definitely get it from them on their websites respectively. That's about all. Peace out.